on Polar Night for our third and final map in this best of 3. Demuslim always mannered, apologized to Alicia in the game lobby and said, GG, sugo yo. And here we have it, the decider. Frost, or not Frost, Polar Night. It looks like Frost.
I know, like this is like the maps don't look like each other at all, but both of them got introduced at the same time, and we're just like, well, okay, there is a map called Frost. This map is very blue and it's snowing. This must be Frost. I have the same thing.
Yeah, Demuslim spawning down here in 6 o'clock, and Demuslim's opponent, Alicia, will be up at the top of the map. There he is, in the 12 o'clock position. Polar Night is a pretty new map, and I've been trying to get some games in, but I haven't played many on it, so I definitely haven't seen any or too many TVPs here. Now, what has your experience been on Polar Night, Kev, and how do you think this one should play out?
You've actually seen one of my epic games on Polar Night. I got tricked in that game. You know, guys, it sucks when someone tricks you, when you're sitting there and you know that you just got outsmarted, and that's exactly what happened to me.
You didn't even get outsmarted.
No.
It's just like you just
baited,
like, you just stopped thinking for a second.
I
you
know.
just turned off your brain.
I know.
This was so tragic. Kevin was playing the most epic Protoss versus Terran base race on this map. And he created a situation that was truly a draw situation. The Terran had floated his command center off in the bottom right. There's no way to kill that command center. Kev had a pylon and an assimilator. That's all that he had left on the map. He had an army that Terran could not confront. And Terran had SCVs and just a couple of Marines.
And a megavac.
So it's like, all right, well, Kev, I think this is a draw, man. Just go defend your assimilator. And he's like, oh, I don't know. He's being a little bit
I was
reluctant.
chasing this army down. I don't know why. It didn't even matter because I couldn't kill him. It couldn't kill his buildings. But I was just chasing his army down so he would know that it's a draw as well. And then he started like dancing back and forth around the Zelnaga watchtower. Then he picked up his SCVs. Yes, guys, I am correct. He picked up his SCVs.
In a medevac.
In a medevac. He dropped his SCVs on my pylon. I was like, hey, I'm gonna kill the medevac.
Hey, that's my pylon.
So all my stalkers run over here, and at the same time I see a bunch of Marines running to the north side because I lost vision on it. And I'm just sitting there, and there are like 4 people looking at my screen, and everyone just saw that this guy baited me hard. and I completely jumped on it. I got outsmarted. I fell for the trick, and I was very sad because that should have been a draw.
It was
No, but overall,
moments.
I think this is an interesting map, and I would lie if I say that I figured it out or what I really like to do this, I really like to do that. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff work on this map. If there is one map where it's amazing to hide Stargates, this has to be the map. This is something I've heard from other Protoss players as well. It's just sweet Jesus, there are like a million opportunities to hide a Stargate, and it's impossible to scout them all. But we will see.
We will indeed. Muslim has defaulted back to what we kind of know him for, very macro-focused.
Man, this just seems like a Dream Blink stalker map as well, because you can jump all the way to the back of the main base.
That is a huge ledge to blink up, man. If you miss that blink, you're going to fall a long way.
You're going to hurt your stalker legs.
You might even break one of them.
It's okay, there's
Like
parts
a
available.
seven-legged spider.
There are plenty of parts available on IR. It's discount. Man, I would love to shop at the Walmart of IR. Just buy a stalker.
Buy a Dark Templar sword.
You're gonna pay for that, sir? And then you activate your sword. What do you think?
Like waving your sword and you accidentally cut off your own legs. Like, ah!
Blinking.
Seriously, do you think the DT sword would hurt, or would it just like sever all the nerves and you wouldn't feel anything?
Of course it would hurt.
I don't know that it would hurt.
The Muslim tried to scout, man. Let's focus on the important things in this game. The Muslim tried to scout, and he didn't see a whole lot. What he did see is that there are both assimilators going down. This is going to be a 4-gate, so that also means that this mothership core, we know it from MC, is extremely important. If this mothership core dies, then the Muslim only has to worry about the front. How many Rexes do you have, the Muslim? He has 3 of them. He's having both refineries. He's going to need a tech lab real soon. He's going to need Marauders. 1
Marine in that bunker in the front means that Alicia might benefit from attacking there. This is the most all-in variation of the one-base Blink Stalker builds, and I think
it is a risky one as well, because if the Muslim would have done the same thing again, which I guess... Oh, Alicia never scouted up to this point, correct?
Yeah.
He didn't. So if the Muslim would have had Widow Mines again, then it would have probably been at least a draw, maybe a win. The Muslim is realizing what is going on. He's like, all right, if you're gonna do that kind of stuff, I'm just gonna sit on the high ground. I think that's very smart. This doesn't mean that the Muslim is winning this game yet. He's gonna need more bunkers. Okay, he's getting them, and above all, he's gonna need Marauders. Marauders.
Too. Here comes the first blink of Alicia up into the high ground, right as the bunker finishes.
Mothership core. No, if the Mothership core takes a lot of damage, there is a Marauder there as well. That's so nice. That's
Initial engagement goes very well for Demuslim.
I agree.
He might lose his supply depot, but beyond that, this is looking okay.
Yeah, he
the
has a lot.
Stalker gets very low.
This looks extremely good for the Muslim. Against any North American Protoss player right now, I would say this is already game over. The Muslim is not going to lose this anymore.
The key here, guys, the factory finishing up in the back of the main. As soon as the medevac is out, this attack is essentially rendered useless.
It's going to take a little while, but the Muslim knows he can sit on one base as long as he keeps his bunkers alive, which is what he's doing right now. And it's harder for Alicia to just stand there. And
Time warp goes down, but the bunker doesn't fall, man. Just a super clutch repair. The SCVs, the heroes of the day. Mothership core goes down.
The Muslim can pull all units right now. If he's able to scare away all stalkers just one time, then from that point on, he only has to worry about the ramp, and then he's not going to lose anymore at all. He doesn't want to do this just yet. He waits for a few additional Marauders, but I think next time the Muslim goes, he can pull a few SCVs, and he can push every single stalker away from the high ground. Like, unload this bunker too.
Lift. The Muslim is just, I guess, waiting for his last couple units. Hasn't started the
It's a lot of blink stalkers, of course.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, and again, a barely repair.
Don't mess with the repair. Oh, there's a misclick there by Alicia. You can see that it gets really dicey in a certain scenario. 3 stalkers remaining. The Muslim can kill. Okay, now he only has to worry about the ramp. There is no high ground vision anymore. There's no mothership core.
Son, there's no coming back from this. Alicia's making zealots now. He might try to break the ramp, but he is going to have his work cut out for him. Stim.
There is a bunker here as well. Yeah, it's odd blink.
The bunker's going to go down, so Alicia
the blink is on cooldown right now.
making the most of it. Picks off a couple of Marines.
The Muslim is not killing his zealot. Oh, he has to keep the tech lab alive though. That's a really important tech lab.
Uh-oh.
It seems like it's going okay for the Muslim. He can trade like this all day, every day, because he has a much better economy, even though a lot of SCVs are not mining. And it's even on workers right now. Every second he buys is a good second, because Steam is going to finish up soon. What fantastic micro, by the way, by Alicia
yeah,
here.
It's amazing blinks. Blinking back while those Marauder shells are in the air means those Stalkers take 0 damage from the Marauder shots. The Muslim trying to keep up by producing SCVs on 2 command centers. He does have double mule.
There's no bunker over here. It's getting a little dicey right now, but just 6 Marauders, 5 Marauders against 5 Marines.
Alicia needs to micro well. The Muslim has got to get stem, man. He needs that stem. Tech Lab's going to get focused. Alicia knows that he can't dedicate all of his energy to killing stem with a whole army shooting at him, and he's going to blink back once more. The Muslim buys a little more time. First medevacs are out.
Oh my god, this is getting so extremely close. Alicia might be able to do it here. The Muslim only on 29 HP, but if the Muslim gets one good
man, that stem is so important, but his units are dying faster than he can produce them. Alicia with the offensive blink. I think he might have done it. The Muslim's going to try to mule to keep his economy moving, but I don't know that he can save this one.
Wow, unbelievable micro by Alicia.
Oh,
great execution as well.
Wow, I cannot believe Alicia pulled that back. The second the Muslim took the high ground. The thought process is that he's